Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I am Rex.
I went out of my way to not have a fake accent on that one.
Do you usually?
Not on purpose. It happens.
Okay.
Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. I'm Daniel. I'm a level 3 sommelier. He's Rex. He's a master mooch.
You stole my thunder.
That's my goal in life.
But I brought my own thunder.
Let's drink whiskey.
Here we go.
All right, so by request from Brian Lushbell, he used his actual name on YouTube.
Wow.
That's brave.
Brave.
Yeah. So I'm going to read his request. He said, could you guys do either Balvenie Doublewood 12 or Aberlour 12?
Mm-hmm.
Aberlour 12.
So that means yes.
Both are double cask matured. And by the way, that's not actually true because I'm kind of an asshole. The Aberlour 12 is not double cask, but there is an Aberlour 12 double cask. And so I pulled that one because that's what you were talking about.
Here's what happened. You're an asshole for making the correction, but you helped me mooch even more. So, broke even.
So are these lighter tasting whiskeys more impacted by the second sherry cask, or are there other Scotch regions that would benefit from the second barrel? What about non-Scotch whiskeys? I'm not going to go into non-Scotch. All we're going to talk about is what happens when you use 2 different barrels for a sweet whiskey, and Balvenie and Aberlour are both that category.
Point of efficiency. This is one of the reasons why I'm the comment reader, because all that time you could have spent pouring me the whiskeys instead of running your mouth.
Yeah, that is less efficient.
This is the important
When
part.
I read the comments, Rex has nothing to do.
Right. Well, I mean, I have my backup.
Yeah, which has what in it?
Whiskey.
It still has Connemara.
Who the hell knows? I got like a pint over there.
You really do. He really does have a pint of whiskey in the corner he's been hoarding. Okay, so Balvenie Doublewood you will find in almost every nice bar in North America.
Okay.
If they're a bar that's like, oh yeah, we got some Scotch, there's like an 80% chance they have a Balvenie Doublewood.
Right.
It's a Speyside whiskey. It starts in oak cask, bourbon cask, and moves to sherry.
So in terms of commonality, you got like the Jim Beams, the Crown Royals, the Johnny Walkers.
This is fancier.
And then the next level of commonality is that it's a nicer place. And
they'll have a Macallan.
A bit more of an expansive collection. And this
they'll
will
have a Macallan, they'll have a Balvenie Doublewood.
Okay.
They'll have maybe a Lafroig or a Lagavulin.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the Balvenie is amazing whiskey. It's sweet but not boring. It's got a little bit of peat. It's kind of rich, a little bit fruity.
It smells really nice.
It's just a wonderful whiskey. There's really no downside to doing the Balvenie Doublewood. Now, I can tell you this ahead of time. I actually prefer the Balvenie Doublewood to the Aberlour, and it's because the sherry influence on the Aberlour 12 double cask is heavier, and I'm not a big sherry whiskey drinker.
Okay, but in terms of like complexity and there's
very similar.
Similar, interesting.
I'm actually gonna get 2 clean glasses for us to show the difference.
Lovely.
Now here's the cool thing. Yeah. Here's a random fact while I'm getting that. Did you know?
Oh, that is nice.
Isn't that nice?
Wow, that's the smoothness of a nice Irish.
Yeah.
With the complexity of the more interesting bourbons, the scotches that aren't getting too aggressively peaty. There's some nuance going on in there.
Aberlour 12. Did you know that the Balvenie Distillery was started in 1892, which is the same year that Ellis Island was founded?
Okay.
Also the same year that the first basketball game was played.
That's interesting. This is back on like the granny shot days?
Yeah.
Right.
What is that from Hoosiers? He wins the whole movie game, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a horrible movie.
Hoosiers is great. No, okay, so I know those facts because I was researching Aberlour and Balvenie, and Whiskey Wash had an article from the Whiskey Noobs and their history nerds.
Whiskey what?
WhiskeyWash.com.
Whiskey Wash.
Whiskey Wash. They're a website that reviews and talks about whiskey and educates on whiskey, and they're great. I follow them on Facebook. Freakishly informative, and accessible.
We just made ourselves irrelevant. Go to Whiskey Wash. You no longer
don't watch us. No, you watch our show for pure sex appeal. You just tried the Aberlour 12 and had no comment
No.
as compared to the Balvenie.
This is...
That's the Balvenie.
This is the Balvenie?
This is the Aberlour 12.
They're so similar.
I know! Double cask sherry.
No, hold on. Not thinking about it, I sense no difference there. Now, yeah.
Wow, those are really hard to distinguish. So I would say that Balvenie has more earth to it.
I'm getting a twinge more sweetness on this.
Yeah, there's more earthiness to Balvenie, which is probably why I prefer the Balvenie to the Aberlour.
Yeah. Basically,
Makes sense.
if you took, I don't know, 15 to 20% of the sweetness out of this.
Yeah, you're back down to the Balvenie.
Then you would have this, and then you add...
You got some grass,
right.
green grass characters.
And then you add a little
moss.
bit of earthy bits in there. Yeah,
yeah.
They're both really nice.
But yeah, I would guess that if we brought 10 people into this room and asked them to pick between them,
nope.
8 of them would think I poured them the same whiskey twice.
Yep. Ian Green, and see again with this comment, he's just saying, he's replying to something that's not even here. Disappointing to hear. Going to a whiskey festival in September.
Oh, okay, so I'll tell you what he's talking about.
What are you doing?
So he was watching...
I think you're just hitting randomize on the comments and printing them out.
And like, here, Rex, read this. He commented on the Cameo Swedish whiskey distillery.
Okay.
And he said it was disappointing to hear that we weren't in love with it. They're going to be at a festival that he's going to in September.
You do you, man. You may love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and okay, so here's why I put that in there.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to make the point that just because Rex and I don't like something, it has no bearing on whether it's a good whiskey or not.
Sure.
Right? Taste is everything. And we have a similar taste. We prefer certain whiskeys.
Right.
And there's a very real chance that a vast majority of whiskeys out there are not going to be what we prefer.
Right.
It doesn't mean you won't like it. It doesn't mean it's not good.
I think if we had to define any difference in our preferences, it would be I'm a bit more willing to inch towards the friendly side.
Yeah.
And you're a bit more willing to just get the shit kicked in.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a bit of whiskey masochism.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Doing the masochism
and
tango.
Also, I'm not completely averse to the mixed drink. The cocktail.
And so I am.
Yeah.
Right.
I know your thought process. Go ahead and share it.
No, I may have done this on camera before.
No, look, there's so many damn videos.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Even if people saw it, they forgot.
So I don't like mixed drinks because they're too friendly. And they violate the rule my dad and I have acquired, which is we like drinks that are full disclosure. And the drink that's all sugar and pretty is trying to be like, hey, let's hang out and be friends. I won't hurt you.
Right.
You can take me home to meet your parents. Right. And then you drink it and you wake up chained to an oar, 5 miles out to sea.
So you don't like alcoholic drinks that'll sneak up on you and ruin your life.
Yeah. It's like, as Dad says, it's like adopting a kitten and then it grows up to be a tiger and it eats your whole family.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that. Here's the thing. My one safeguard is the only time I ever have mixed drinks is whenever I'm going out on the town with my masses of friends. Very popular.
Masses. Yeah. Takes a bus.
No. It's basically a situation.
It takes a short bus.
It's basically a situation.
To get them around.
Basically a situation where every time I get a new drink, I have to fight through a crowd and get up to a bar. I don't want to have to do that enough times for me to just get blitzed. So, and they're like,
that's the goal.
It's like $11 a drink.
Oh, it really is.
So,
yeah,
like,
especially.
I'm nursing, man. There's just little sips.
Now, here's why I don't like sugar drinks is because I rarely wake up with a hangover. I haven't done that in a long time. But if I get a sugar-based drink,
oh really?
It will ruin me. I will get drunk faster and I will wake up feeling more crappy than ever. So I stick to whiskey because the sugar drinks and I actually enjoy the way they taste. I just don't enjoy what they do to my life.
Here's the thing. The last time I had a hangover was 4 years ago. 4 years. It was...
That was before me. Luckily, you can't blame it on me.
No. Maybe. Who knows? Doesn't matter. You were like a footnote in my life. You like that? Okay. It was Bullet Bourbon.
I like that. You're like a footnote. That's like the best insult ever to anybody. You're just like talking to me like, you're like a footnote in my life. I don't have time for this conversation.
I wish I could have. I wish I could quote somebody because it would make me appear less brutal. I was like, no, somebody else said that. I'm sorry. That came from a very honest place.
It's like, well, I don't understand what we're doing here. Well, like, here's the thing. You're like a footnote in my life.
Okay, it was bullet bourbon on ice.
Wait, that got you drunk?
Yes, here's the thing. I was playing.
How many did you drink?
I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and I wasn't paying attention. And so I was playing this, and I fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up.
Well, you fell asleep because you kept drinking bullet bourbon on ice.
Because I kept drinking bullet bourbon on ice. Yeah. So, yeah, I am fond of. Here's the thing with our new channel. One of the things I'm concerned about a little bit. I don't want to be a proponent of people just getting annihilated and blitz drunk.
Yeah.
No, man, keep it tidy, right? Enjoy the whiskey. We're not getting sloppy.
No.
Right? I have to drink a bit to look at this piece of shit. But...
Safety first. All right, I think we've done our damage. Well, I can't actually tell which one I'm holding anymore because they are so similar.
I'll hold them for you.
Yeah, of course you will.
Daniel.
I'll hold you.
I will hold them for you.
Daniel, I'll hold them for you.
It will be totally rad. Alright.
Okay, that's the Aberlour. So, until tomorrow, may your crazy stay this side of legal.
May you return before we have time to miss.
You're just ruining that beautiful phrase.
It's
like a wonderful Irish toast.
It's not me. Here's me. Come back, y'all.
That's so Tom Bodette.
Right.
We'll leave a light on.
No, I'm checking. Here's the thing. Watch a lot of times and share this to give big numbers that make me happy.
Ah, there you go.
Yes.
Selfish.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
Yeah, that is me.
Yeah. Cheers.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.